Hello everybody, and today in this video I will be doing something similar to what I did yesterday, a tier list, but this time instead of doing the strongest monsterverse, I will be doing the strongest Toho Kaiju. So here with me today are the most basic and popular kaiju. Of course there's way more than this. This is the most common ones, the most popular ones, and I didn't want to have to go through hundreds of kaiju to get every single one in here. And I don't know if I can fit every single one in here. So we're just going to do with the basic ones. So let's get right into it. First off, Gigan. Gigan put up a good fight against Showa Godzilla. And I feel like is definitely not as strong and powerful as Showa, but definitely is strong in himself. Like, he himself is very strong. I'm gonna put him in B. I feel like B, right in the middle between super strong and not that strong at all, is perfect for Gigan. Showa Godzilla. Showa Godzilla is also a B. Um, Even though Showa is stronger than Gigan, he's not up to an A. He's barely to a B. I mean, he's almost to an A, but he just doesn't quite get enough power to reach A. Biolante. Biolante is actually a lot stronger than you think, and I'm going to have to put him in A. He Biolante is very, very, very strong. Okay, able to go on par with multiple kaiju that are, and the size of Biolante is crazy too. I'm pretty sure Biolante is bigger than Godzilla, or the same size. But yeah, Biolante overall is very strong kaiju. Ibirith, C. Giant Lobster is definitely not a D, but is definitely not a B. I think right there, C in the middle between those two is a perfect spot for a giant oversized lobster, basically. Angrius. Angrius, Angrius, I'm going C. Even though he has pretty good durability, he's a lot smaller and a lot weaker than both Gigan and Showa, and he's also slow, so that makes sense he'd go in C. And you can almost, without that durability, he'd be in D, but he's in C because of that durability. Heisei Rodan. Heisei Rodan, super good kaiju, but I'm gonna put him in C. Okay, he's not as good as Showa or Gigan, but he's better than Angrius and Ibirith probably, but he does not reach B with those two kaiju. Final Wars. Final Wars, I'm gonna put him. Ooh, this is a really hard choice, but I'm gonna do A. Okay, Final Wars was no joke. Okay, Final Wars was extremely powerful and would slam Biolante. But there are some on this list, multiple on this list, that would beat Final Wars. So I'm going to have to put him at A. But trust me, he is very strong. And he's barely on the A. I mean, he's basically on S, but there's just little parts of him that make him go to A. Next up, Millennium. Millennium Gojira. Millennium. Millennium's kind of small, but Millennium's also powerful. Millennium's B. Okay, Millennium is better than Showa and Gigan, but not better than both Biolante or Final Wars. Not better than either of those. I mean, he might actually be on par with Biolante, but not better than Final Wars, definitely. So, he's a solid B, like solid B. Minus one. Minus one. Ooh, minus one's also a B. Or actually, yeah, I'm gonna do B. Okay. The Atomic Breath, perfect. I loved the Atomic Breath. It was crazy powerful, blowing buildings that weren't even touching it. That's just how powerful it is. But in sheer strength, he does not compare to neither Biolante or Final Wars. Both Biolante and Final Wars are both physically stronger, and Final Wars is physically more durable. I don't know about Biolante, but I mean, Godzilla minus one got banged up by just bombs. I'm not trying to compare him to legendary Godzilla, but still, I mean, that's not extremely good. They are big bombs though. I mean, you can't. They're not little tiny things, but I mean, still does not compare to Biollante or Final War Godzilla's durability. Shin. Ooh, Shin. Shin is making it up to A. I get it. He doesn't have that much good physical strength, has horrible speed, and has better durability than minus one. Millennium and Showa and Gigan has better durability than all of those. Well, maybe not Millennium, but definitely the others. He did get banged up by bunker busters, but that's stronger than the bombs that blew up minus one. Like not the one that went into his mouth and exploded that, but the ones that like kind of hit him and damaged him. Bunker busters are stronger than that. So, yeah, but he does not have more durability than Final Wars, but he probably does have more durability than Biolante. But that's not the reason he's an A. The reason he's an A is because of the sheer power. He shoots beams out of his back, his tail, and his mouth. And the sheer power of it destroys cities so easily. And he would basically burn any kaiju on this list so far. Like, make severe burns on any of them. Maybe besides Final Wars and Millennium. But, yeah, he definitely has to make it up to A. Destroya. Godzilla's second most strongest foe. Um, in my opinion, my honest opinion, probably second most is Destroya. So you already know Destroya's an obvious S. Hang on, I can't get him up there. Why? Hang on. Nope, he's not D. Okay, he's S. Yeah. So yeah, Destroya's S. Obviously, he slammed Heisei, and Heisei had to turn burning to destroy him. But Destroya is physically stronger than Godzilla. Faster, obviously. Not more durable than Godzilla, but still. Physically stronger, faster, and, not really smarter. I mean, they're kind of the same IQ, but, Destroya would beat Heisei Godzilla without burning, okay? He would beat Heisei without burning. So yeah, he's definitely an S. I mean, he would slam Biolante easily and slam Shin easily. He'd have a little hard time defeating Final Wars, but he could definitely put him down. Kong. This Kong is a B. Better than Rodan, Angrius, and Ibarith. Kind of on par with all of those in B, except minus one and Millennium are probably stronger. But I think Kong did beat Showa Godzilla and probably stronger than Gigan too. But Toho Kong would get absolutely annihilated by Final Wars, Biolante, and Shin. I mean, that's like not even a fair fight at all. And Destroya, yeah, we know what's going to happen if Kong tries to fight Destroya. Next up, we got Showa Ghidorah. Showa Ghidorah, big, or no, this isn't Showa. This is Heisei. This is Heisei Ghidorah, okay? Heisei Ghidorah is stronger than Godzilla, Gigan, maybe Millennium, and Kong. Probably not minus one, but maybe. But he definitely makes it to A. He's on par with, in terms of sheer power, Shin still has more power, but in strength, Ghidorah has more strength than Biolante and Shin, but not Final Wars. But still, he's up there. He's definitely up there. Mothra. Mothra fought against Godzilla. I'm gonna have to put her B, okay? It's like, but then you put Rodan C. Rodan, good kaiju, right? But he's not on par at all with Mothra. Mothra is way stronger. Mothra was able to hold her ground against Godzilla for a little while, fighting him. She's definitely just stronger. I mean, she's just plain stronger, more powerful than Rodan or Anguirus or Ibarith. But definitely would get annihilated by people like Ghidorah, Shin, Final Wars, and Biolante. So she's pretty even with like Kong and Millennium and Showa and Gigan, but -1's probably still stronger than Mothra. Okie dokie. Next up, crap. What's her Kumanga? So Kumanga's a solid C. I don't see Kumanga ever being a B ever, even with feats and stuff. I don't. Kumanga is strong, but not that strong to be in B. Trust me. Um, Hedora. Hedora. Yes, I saw what she or whatever gender Hedora is, but I saw what the kaiju did in the movie, and I'm gonna have to put it in D. Okay, I understand it's a strong kaiju, but it would not compare to Aberith, Angrius. Well, it would probably be Angrius, maybe Kumanga, but it would lose to Aberith and Rodan. So I just don't think it can physically B and C. It's very very close to C, but I just don't think it reaches C. Space Godzilla, the strongest Toho Kaiju in my opinion. I think um I think Space Godzilla is stronger than Destroya, okay? Of course this is my opinion. You guys probably think Destroya is stronger, but from doing research and lore and going through the movies multiple times, both of them, I just think that the only reason Space Godzilla lost was because he got double teamed by Mogira in the behind him and Heisei in front of him, so he was constantly having to do that. He like made Mogira fly through an entire city with his tail easily, not without a sweat. He can also fly, has many powers. He's just sheer strength, more stronger than Destroya. But it's really close to strength. You can honestly say it's even strength. But speed, Space Godzilla is faster. Durability, Space Godzilla has more durability. No matter how much times you say it, he just has plain more durability. And in power, it obviously goes to space. IQ goes to space. All the weapons and everything. I mean, I just think Space Godzilla is the strongest. Besides burning, besides burning Gojira, um, I do not have burning Gojira on this list. I kind of Heisei kind of just like evens it out. I mean, I feel like burning is kind of isn't the same thing as Heisei, but it's like kind of the same Godzilla still. So I don't think it's that necessary to add him in. I'll just add him in with that power included. But he's up next, and Heisei is easily S. Um, Base Heisei would lose both to Destroyer and Space Godzilla, which that already happened. Space Godzilla beat him first, and Destroyer beat him base form. Or technically not beat him, but would have beaten him if he didn't go burning. But yeah, and Space Godzilla would beat Heisei if Heisei didn't get if Megura didn't help with Heisei. But yeah, Heisei. But then burning form of Heisei would definitely beat both Space Godzilla and Destroya, out of sheer strength and power. So yeah, I mean Heisei is not weak. Okay, Heisei is probably on even terms with physical strength as Destroya and Space. I mean, maybe Space Godzilla and Destroya have a little bit more raw strength, but it's really close with Heisei. And durability is Heisei all the way between Space Goji and Destroya. I mean, it's it's close, but durability is definitely going to Heisei. But I still think at base form he loses to both Space G and Destroya. But at burning form, like I said, he beats both burning form. Next up, Batra. Batra. Batra's not that good, but she's better than Hedora, so I'm gonna put her in C. Okay, not much to say about Batra. I mean, she's basically an off-brand Mothra, so definitely not as strong as Mothra either. So yeah, she's definitely C. Um, I always Gabera. Okay, Gabera. Yeah, okay. I always forget his name. He's the one that bullied Manila. But Gabera's C. Gabera is actually a lot stronger than you'd think. stronger than probably Ibarith and Angrius and Kumanga and stuff. But yeah, and has I think some special abilities. I haven't watched the movie with him in it in like a very very long time, but yeah, he's definitely got that strength to be in C. Manila's D. Um, it's Manila's a baby, okay? I mean, you can't blame him for being in D. When he's older, he's probably gonna move to C, B, A, maybe S, but um, he he is just a baby then, so he's definitely D. Not He's not even stronger than Hedora. I mean, he's just kind of down there chilling like I'm just a baby, you know? I mean, I can't really do anything. So yeah, definitely D. Next up, we got Space G, or not Space G, Mecha Godzilla. So Mecha Mecha is definitely B. Mecha's not as powerful as Ghidorah or Shin or Final Wars, or probably on par with Biollante, but out of sheer power and stuff, he would still probably lose to Biollante. But he would definitely be most on the B list. Like, he would beat Gigan. He would most likely beat Showa, maybe. Probably lose to both -1 and Millennium, but would beat both Mothra and Kong. So yeah. That's the Toho tier list of the strongest kaiju comparing each other. If you liked it, leave a like. And go check out my tier list for MonsterVerse kaiju, where I did something like this, strongest kaiju, except it's MonsterVerse, all MonsterVerse. And yeah, that's it. So see you in the next video.